Greetings and welcome to Global Update, your destination for news around the world. Today, we delve into the rise in the number of registered prostitutes in Germany. A recent report indicates a slight increase in this figure, a topic we'll explore in depth throughout this video. Stay tuned as we unfold the facts and figures behind this development. As of the end of 2023, Germany has seen a rise of 8.3% in the number of registered prostitutes, tallying up to around 30,600. Now, let's dive a bit deeper into these figures. The majority of these registered sex workers fall within the age bracket of 21 to 44 years. It's interesting to note that Romanian nationals make up the largest group in this demographic. This certainly sheds light on the diversity of the industry and highlights the international dimension of sex work. However, there's more to it than just the increase. When we draw a comparison to the pre-pandemic numbers, we see that these figures are still lagging behind. The industry, like many others, has been hit hard by the pandemic and the subsequent lockdowns. And even though the numbers are on an upward trajectory, they are yet to reach the pre-pandemic levels. But why do these numbers matter? Well, they provide a barometer for the scale and the nature of the industry. They help us understand the demographics, the trends, and the challenges. They also shed light on the effectiveness of the regulatory framework in place and hint at the potential existence of an unregistered and hence unregulated sector. Despite the rise, these numbers fall short of the pre-pandemic count, indicating that the industry is still recovering. As we move forward, it will be interesting to watch how these numbers evolve and what they tell us about the state of the industry and the lives of those who work within it. Germany's unique approach to the sex industry is worth noting. The Prostitution Act of 2002 legalized prostitution as a trade, recognizing it as a profession like any other. This was a significant shift in societal attitudes and government policy, acknowledging the reality of sex work and aiming to provide a safer environment for those involved. But the laws didn't stop there. In 2017, Germany introduced the Prostitute Protection Act. This act mandates health counseling and registration for sex workers, bringing an added layer of protection for the individuals in this industry. The aim was to ensure that sex workers have access to the necessary healthcare services and are equipped with the knowledge to protect their health and well-being. Now, let's talk about the business side of things. Germany requires sex workers to register and obtain permits for operating businesses. This isn't just a bureaucratic formality. It's a measure to ensure the industry operates within the bounds of the law and that the rights and well-being of sex workers are protected. Brothels are the most common type of business, providing a regulated environment for sex work. But here's where it gets tricky. While these laws aim to provide a safer environment for sex workers, not everyone is covered. There are many who remain unregistered, perhaps due to privacy concerns, fear of stigma, or legal status issues. These individuals are not included in official statistics, making it challenging to gauge the full extent of the industry and to ensure the well-being of all involved. These laws aim to provide a safer environment for sex workers, yet there are many who remain unregistered and therefore are not included in official statistics. However, the rise in registered workers does not paint the whole picture. The issue of human trafficking remains a significant concern. Now, let's delve into the shadows, where the grim reality of human trafficking lurks. Major events, such as the upcoming UEFA Euro 2024 tournament, could potentially see an increase in sex trafficking. This concern was raised by the Global Initiative Against Transnational Organized Crime, an organization dedicated to combating such heinous acts. You'd think that with the joy and camaraderie these events bring, they would be immune to such dark undercurrents. Unfortunately, that's not always the case. Germany, in particular, is no stranger to this issue. It holds a high rank in the Organized Crime Index for human trafficking, a dubious distinction that underscores the severity of the problem in the country. This means that despite its rigorous efforts to regulate the sex industry and protect sex workers, there are still individuals falling through the cracks, becoming victims of organized crime and exploitation. And let's not forget, a significant number of these victims are German nationals. This isn't an issue confined to the borders of other nations. It's happening right at home. It's happening to people who could be our neighbors, our friends, our family members. This is why the fight against human trafficking is so vital. It's not just about numbers, laws, or regulations. It's about human lives. It's about dignity, freedom, and the basic human right to live without fear of exploitation. Germany's fight against human trafficking continues, with a pressing need for more research and resources to address this grave issue. This is a battle we all need to be a part of, because every single life matters. That concludes our exploration of the rise in registered sex workers in Germany. We've delved into the numbers, observing a slight increase in registrations. We've also examined Germany's legal framework that makes this a regulated profession, with the Prostitution Act of 2002 and the Prostitute Protection Act of 2017 providing a structure for sex workers to operate within. Yet, we've also touched on the darker side of this industry, the persistent issue of human trafficking. As we move forward, it's crucial to continue the conversation, to ensure protections for those involved in this profession, and to take action against exploitation. Thank you for tuning in to Global Update. Remember to subscribe for more insightful news updates, and don't forget to leave your likes and comments. Until next time, stay informed.